If I have to give a little bit of context, it is a reality that the world is going to be urbanized. People is moving towards cities, which in principle is great news. Cities are a very powerful vehicle to create wealth, and also it's a shortcut towards equality. So the more people in cities, the better. The problem that we are assisting a scale and speed of migration with no precedents, so there's not enough knowledge out there to be able to accommodate all those peoples that will mainly come with a very low budget in order to do housing. And I'm talking, when I say low budget, in average around $10,000, with which you have to buy the land, provide the infrastructure and build architecture. All of us, when buying a house, expect it to grow its value over time. And in social housing, that doesn't happen. Social housing is closer to buy a car than buying a house, means that every day that goes by, value goes down. And this is a tragedy, because housing is the biggest transfer of public money into a private asset, and one would like that money to grow its value over time so that housing could be considered an investment and not just a social expense. So what we thought is to reframe the problem of scarcity and try to think it otherwise. Normally, slums are seen as a problem. Favelas and throughout the world, like Dharavi in India, Kibera in Mumbai, Dharavi in Mumbai, or Kibera in Nairobi, or favelas in Brazil, throughout the world are seen as a problem, as incapacity of families to provide themselves of decent housing. But on the other hand, there are in fact an enormous energy being able to self-construct their own households. So we somehow thought, why don't we partner coordinated actions of governments with people's self-capacity of building their own environment? And in order to do so, we reframed the problem in the following way. What you can get in average, in the best of the cases, with $10,000, it's about 40 square meters. And this is seen by the market and by governments as providing families a small house, because there's not enough money. So we thought, why don't we think that 40 square meters instead of a small house are considered half of a good one? If you reframe the problem of 40 square meters as half of a good house instead of a small one, then the key question is, which half do you do? And we thought that with public money, we had to concentrate on the half of the house that families can't do well on their own, leaving them space to complete the house and achieve what we have called the middle income standard afterwards on their own, according to their own needs or their own possibilities. So the idea of the project is about coordinating public action for the most difficult and expensive half of the house, and allow families then to complete at their own pace the other half until they achieve the middle income standard household.